let's talk about what we got coming up, man. September 14th.
Yeah, we're going to London.
Yeah, we are. So 10-0 versus 11-0.
Yeah.
What do you know about your opponent? Tell us a little bit.
I know he's a Brazilian dude. He likes to throw big power, and he's a jiu-jitsu guy. So he likes to attack submissions off his back, and when he's on his feet, he likes to throw big hooks and big power. So I know that he's dangerous because he's 11-0, I'm 10-0, so he's in a very similar situation that I am, where he believes fully in himself. So I know that he's got the confidence on his side just as I do, and he believes himself just as I do. But you know, there can only be one of us that wins, and I just don't think his skills can match to mine. So
yeah, it's you know where my money and my heart will be, old boy.
Yeah.
You know that for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, I look at it and it's like you've got such an opportunity right now. You know, 10-0. You know, I know you said when you signed that contract with Bellator, your number one goal is to be a champion Bellator.
Yeah.
I would have never signed it if I didn't.
Yeah,
you're on that path, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting closer each fight. How's that feel?
It feels great. It feels like it's like visible now.
Yeah.
You know, when you first sign it and you say it, it's like, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But now it's like, yeah, you know, a couple more wins, and that's we're knocking on that door. Yeah, that's what's real.
And you strike me as that guy that you've got management and all that stuff to look ahead in the next fight. You're just everything I can do to keep advancing, I'm going to do. You know what? They get their cut for handling that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you like it that way? Does that allow you really just to focus on the business's hand? And I've always been one of those people that I can only control what's in my sphere of influence.
Yeah.
Right? Why am I going to waste time, energy, and turns on something that, regardless if I worry about it all day or for 1 second, I can't change, I can't impact it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to worry about what I can worry about, and that's the skills that I'm building into preparing for this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really worry about contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My manager is the best manager for that, so I make sure that he does that, and I trust him to do that because what's best for him is what's best for me as well. Yeah. You know, and vice versa. So I know that he's taking care of me in that aspect, and I just come in here with my coaches and hone in to make sure that, you know, when it's fight time, like the best version of me is showing up.
How about conditioning? You always been one. You enjoy the road work and the conditioning. You always had a pretty. I mean, nobody enjoys that. I take that back, Arch. But is that one thing that you know? I feel like some guys always have it. Some guys have wind or don't have wind, and maybe that's because they've just always had solid conditioning. Like, where would you put your conditioning? Because I know it's so key to a fighter.
I think my conditioning is great. I think my conditioning is like top notch. But it's because I also understand my body. Like if I go out there at a certain pace that, you know, somebody else, did you meet Corey Sandhagen while he was down here?
Sure did.
Yeah. So if I went and fought, you know, a couple of rounds at his pace, you know, I would be exhausted by round 3 because, you know, I carry a lot more muscle mass than he does. I'm thicker. So if I was to move the frantic ways and the volume that he does, I would gas out. But I understand my body, and I understand how my pros and my cons to it of how my body operates. So when I've learned that, like it's only a pro to me because I understand, you know, that I'm not going to waste all these extra movements for nothing. Like it's got to be for something. And I know that when the fight later goes on, that people are not stronger than me. Like it's, so I feel like I'm kind of just building up as the fight progresses, where other people might be building down as the fight progresses.
Guys, thanks so much for watching the clips. If you would like, please subscribe. Also, if you'd like more clips like this, click here. Or if you'd like to enjoy this whole episode, click here.